Hi, everybody. It's a brand new day, and I'm super excited because Monday I am starting a 90-day sprint to sprinting into 2025. Have you already given up on your goals for this year? Statistically speaking, most people give up within the first 3 weeks of the year of all the things they wrote down for what they want for the year. Don't be one of those people that give up so fast. You got to keep going, you guys. Keep going. Don't give up. Keep the goal in front of you. Keep looking at it. Keep trying. There's always going to be a reason for you to give up. There's always going to be a reason to stop. Life continues. Things happen all the time. You just got to keep going. You got to stay motivated, keep your eyes on the goal, and just keep going after it. And so anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Melissa, and I'm a mom to 11. We live here in North Idaho, and I come up here on our road so that I can go live for you because I can't seem to do it at home. As you know, I deleted my TikTok app on purpose, but I meant to put it right back on, and I couldn't. And so here I am. Had to jump through hoops to be able to go live to you. But I did discover a great website to stream from and that you can make videos from, not depending on an app. So that's really good. So it's called Restream.io. And you can stream to, I'm not sure what all the platforms are, but, oh, there's UPS. But yeah, we get UPS out here. We're out here, but yeah, we do get UPS. So anyhow, you can restream to, I connect mine to my YouTube channel and TikTok, but there's other things you can stream to. So if you're looking for a way to be able to stream videos to in your own website, you could restream to that. You should check out Restream.io. It's a great tool. That's one good thing that came out of the whole TikTok ban over the weekend. I made a mistake, deleted the app, but it forced me to figure out how to do what I'm doing. So, and I have. So Restream.io is the way I do it. But we are starting a 90-day sprint in 4 days. And in this sprint, we are sprinting for business growth. We are trying to spark a huge movement for anyone that has big goals, and for your business, you don't know how to get there. This sprint could be for you, so you should check it out. And we are actually hosting another webinar tomorrow because there's so much interest and you want to get on the webinar, get signed up right away because the spots are limited. And so anyhow, the webinar will show you exactly what the sprint is about, how to build your business. You will learn how to build your business in a 90-day sprint. So if you are looking for growth and you don't know how to do it, then say webinar on here, send me hearts, loves, shares, please communicate with me. I want to be able to see on this app if I can see the questions. Say hello, tell me where you're from. Tell me why you want to build an online business and where do you want to build it? How are you planning to build it? We are building an online business because we know the value of diversifying your income and not having all your eggs in one basket. And so many people do that. And we've done that for 30 years. We've been entrepreneurs for 30 years, my husband and I, and we run a corporation and have had multiple corporations, been running them. And it's hard when you lose your business. At one time we lost, I'm not exact amount sure, but like 80 or 90% of our business literally in a day. And that you would think that we would have started back then trying to build alternative, but we didn't know. We didn't know. No one shared anything with us. We just kept doing what we do. And that's what most people do. You just keep doing what you do. until something happens, until you can't do that anymore, and then you hurry and scurry and try to figure it out. Well, we are trying to do things differently now, and we are building an online business. We are diversifying our income. We have a ranch here, and we raise cattle, and can sell cattle, meat, whatever, good quality meat. And we have sheep, and we have horses and chickens and ducks and dogs and cats and everything out here, and milk cows and all that good stuff. And what we are doing with our business, what we are learning, the things we're learning can be used in so many directions. I started learning the digital marketing because we wanted to be able to use it for other purposes. So, like, I have a book that I've written, and I wanted to know how to market it. I don't know these things. I am not a tech person, but I do have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of ideas, my husband and I and our family. Lots of ideas of things that we want to do, but you don't always know how to reach that goal. And so this is why we started digital marketing, because it's helping us reach goals. So I've already published one of my books. I'm going to be publishing another one. We can use these skills to market our current businesses, our corporation, our ranch, and then also we have other products that we are in the works of making. So I looked into it. When I first looked into it, I was looking at a class at a university, and it was going to be an online class, and it was going to be like $3,000. And I said, that's outrageous. Like, no, this isn't. Anyhow, $3,000 was too much for a class, especially if you don't have the skills to start it. You needed certain skills to start it, which I didn't have. And there was no live coaching or training. It was all just video courses that you take at your leisure whenever you want. And so I knew I would need help, and that wasn't going to work for me. And so we found this program, the Legacy Builders program, and they give you every single thing you need to know. It's step by step. It's for beginners, which I'm definitely a beginner. And they help you with every single part of the way. It's kind of like a business in a box. It's kind of like a franchise, actually, like a franchise restaurant or something like that, except, you don't have all that overhead that franchises have. You purchase your program and you learn these skills that can be used in all kinds of different ways. There's companies and individuals paying people all the time to do the skills that we are learning. And so there's just so much value in it. And so we're using it personally for what we already have. And a lot of people will just spend a couple hours a day. They work 9 to 5. I don't have a 9 to 5 job. We homeschool. We have 11 kids. We have a ranch. We have a corporation. So, I mean, when you have all that going on, you work a lot, more than 9 to 5. But we're doing this so that we can free up our time. We're doing this so we can eventually stop with the corporation. My husband travels for work. He's very specialized in what he does. And we're tired of him traveling. So we're building alternate income streams online. And it's just super exciting, and it's helping us to reach goals, and we're building a legacy for our family. And I know that people out there want to build a legacy for your family, but this is not for someone that is lazy. This is not for someone that's a quitter. This is for someone that is a go-getter, that wants to get it done, and is going to follow through. If you don't want to follow through, then don't bother. But back to the reason why we bought this program. We bought this program because not only are you learning all these skills that you can market your current things, or you can just start your own digital products or communities or things like that where you can earn passive income, but you can also resell the program and you make 100% profit, which is absolutely amazing, because who makes 100% profit on things that you didn't even make? No one, right? And we've been involved with multi-level marketing before. mainly because we liked the products. That's always how it got started. We found products that we were using, we liked, and we became distributors because you get the discount. And we were buying it anyhow, and we liked it anyhow, so that's what we would do. But even with those, you do earn some money, but it's like not substantial. It's nothing. I mean, it can be. There's people making a lot of money in multi-level marketing things. But the point that I'm getting to is this is different because you have a community of people, 46,000 people in this community, over 46,000, and they are not making a dime off of you. Nothing. They're there to help you, support you, help you anytime you need help. And the other day I had a problem with my automations. Yeah, that's another thing I've learned is how to automate our business. And it works for me 24/7, which is super exciting when you're a person that works all the time and you show up. Trading time for dollars. When you find something that's automated, it's just an absolute game changer. And so I'm trying to look here because I'm not able to see. I want to see if there's anyone on my live or if I'm even showing up. And if you guys could send me hearts and messages and share my live, something like that, that would be great because I'm trying to find me on here and I can't. So anyhow, give me some hearts, some love, share. Hop on here with me and there I am. I see me now. That's so exciting. Okay, so maybe I was thinking if someone commented, I might be able to respond from my computer. There I am. I see me now. Oh, there. So I do. Okay, so maybe I was thinking if you comment, oh, there, yay, thank you. I see your hearts. If you comment, thank you, honey. You're helping me. Thank you. Yay! If you send me hearts and you share my live, TikTok will send it out. Yay! If you send it out to show other people that I'm going live. So anyhow, here we are building this online business so that my husband can relax and not have to travel unless we want to travel for fun. So we're up here and we came here from Oklahoma and because a tornado wrecked our home and we moved here to raise our kids. The Lord brought us up here. And so we have a ranch and we have animals and do all the things and can sell cows, sell meat if we want to, milk our cows and just do all the things. And so we've raised our kids. This is one way that digital marketing is like raising children. You can't give up. And it's not an overnight thing. So you raise your kids and you raise them every day. And you're raising them every day. And you're showing up. You're not just leaving them to themselves. And you do this, for 18 years, ideally. You're raising them. You're teaching them. You're showing up. Well, that's how it is with digital marketing, too. You got to show up. And you have to do the thing. But it pays off in the end. And so it's the same with what we've done here at our place. We've taught our kids how to do all the different things, how to just whatever. They can do anything because my husband and I were not raised that way. We were raised to where you pay someone to do what you need done. If you need plumbing, if you have plumbing problems, you call a plumber. If you have an electrical problem, you call an electrician. If your car breaks down, you take your car to the repair shop. And that's how we were raised. So we have done something completely different with our family. Our children have been raised to absolutely be able to do anything, basically. And my husband has all these skills that he's passed on to the kids. He can do anything too, although we weren't raised that way. He's just that way, and he just learns and he figures it out. Well, he's taught our kids to do the same thing. And so they can, hunt for food. They can butcher an animal, slaughter an animal, put the animal in the freezer if they need to. They can all milk cows. They can take trees down, mill the lumber themselves. They build a house. All the steps, pretty much all the steps to building their own house, they've learned. And so it's the same with digital marketing. So they can take those skills that they've learned growing up, and they can use that in their life in many different ways. They can use that to start a business. They can use that to benefit their family by doing these things on their own. They can use the skills to show other people, to teach other people, to be a blessing to other people. And they do that. Some of our sons get together and they help their buddies with their car problems because they can, take an engine out, put it back together, do all these things. So there's so many ways you can use the skills that you learn with digital marketing. You can use it for multiple different income streams. You can work for a salary for a corporation. You can do side gigs for just subcontract work where someone might just want a website set up, or someone wants you to, or a company or a brand or wants you to develop content for them online, wants you to set up automations for them and get an email system set up that is automated for them, which means it just is, you schedule it, it programs, and it just sends the information out whenever you schedule it for, which I'm learning all that stuff. So it's just been a great thing so far, and we're really excited about this year, and we want to help you build an online business and change your life and build a legacy for your family and break free from the grind and change your life. Set something up for your family where you can spend more time with them. You can do the things that you love to do, that you don't have to work until you die. That's what we're doing right now, and that's what we want to help you do too. And so that's why we are starting this sprint on Monday. Well, in 4 days, we are starting a 90-day sprint. And that sprint is going to make our businesses explode with growth. And so if you are ready to start the new year with an explosion of growth in your business, or if you haven't started a business yet and you want to start an online business, now is the time to get in. There will be daily coaching, every single thing you need to know. You do not have to have any skills at all. It's very tech friendly. Like, they give you everything. They give you your website. They get you set up. You are ready to roll. You can be ready to roll in just a few hours, or it might take a day, 2 days to get your business up and running. It depends on your schedule and what you can put into it. But I think mine was up and running in 2 days. I think it might have been a little bit less than 2 days. But anyhow, if you are ready to build a business online but you don't know what to do, you don't know how to start, this is perfect for you. If you already have a business and you are looking to learn how to make it explode in growth, this is for you. And it's a free webinar that we are hosting tomorrow. But if you want it, you need to get signed up for it right away because the spots are limited. And this is the second one we've had this week because so many people are coming on. You want to get in right away. But the way to do that is just say webinar here, or you can go to my website at my profile and you can copy and paste it into your browser. I should have a clickable link right now, but because I deleted my TikTok app and I can't re-download it, there's certain things you can only do from your app, and I can't make my link clickable until I am able to use someone's phone to do that. So anyhow, all that to say, you can just copy and paste my link, or you can make a comment, webinar, and I will I will comment back and tell you where to go. And so when you do that, you will enter your email in, and then you will get an email that tells you exactly what to do and when the webinar is and all that. And you don't want to miss it because it's going to be so exciting. This year, can be totally different for you. This time next year can be totally different. You won't even recognize it. And so anyhow, that's what we're doing. And we're really excited about it. And I'm still showing up even though I don't have a TikTok app. And here it is. It's a beautiful day. Idaho, we've had lots of things that could stop us from doing it. But I'm here and I'm showing up for you, and I'm showing that you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And there's no reason for excuses. If you are a go-getter and you like to get things done and you want to make things happen and all that, then this is for you. So anyhow, any questions? Anybody have any questions? Oh, webinar. Oh, nice. I'm going to send you the information. So, yeah. So anyhow, you guys share my video, share my live, send me hearts because it won't send out if we don't. And I need to get as many people to hear this as possible. You can change your life. You can build a legacy. It is never too late. I'm seeing it every day inside the community, and this community is absolutely amazing. I had a technical problem with my automations the other day, and I jumped on a call. You can do live calls for support. They have live trainings weekly where you can talk to the people that are working this and actually making millions from it. But I got on a call because I had problems with my automation system, and I was at the end of the call, so there wasn't enough time to get it out. And the lady said, well, just put a post up in the community and tag me and I'll help you. So I did that, and I tagged her, and she was there. I mean, literally, she had me fixed in within 10 minutes. She told me exactly what to look for in my system, told me what to do, and literally it was fixed in 10 minutes. That was faster than a phone call to whatever. You make phone calls for tech support for different things, and you get someone that can't speak English and you're struggling to understand, and it takes forever and you're on hold. No, this was literally within 10 minutes I had it solved. It was amazing. I was so grateful to her that she took the time, because she doesn't make anything off of me. Nothing. Zero. Nothing at all. It's not, this is 100% profit that you make with this program. And when you have the program, you have access to this technical support. You not only technical support in every way. If you are encountering problems with your business, people are there to help you. They're there to support you, encourage you, give you tips, share what they're doing, what's working, and they don't make a thing off of you. Zero. They make nothing. Nothing. There's nothing out here like this program. It's amazing. And I saw a video someone had made saying that it was a lie and that it was a Ponzi scheme and all this stuff, and it's just not true. It's not true. The people that are saying that don't know anything about it, haven't seen it. I've talked to people that are making millions of dollars inside this community, and it's just not, it's not true. It works if you put the work in. Not everybody wants $1 million. Some people just want to make an extra $1,000 a month, and they're able to do that. So anyhow, but it's not about the money. It's about building a legacy for your family and being able to break free from the grind of life and enjoy life. Enjoy life and enjoy your family, and pass something on to your kids that you don't have to live your life in debt and you don't have to work until you die. That's what we are building. And we're just using this as a tool to get us there, to build online businesses and diversify our income and not have all our eggs in one basket. So that's what we're doing. And I know you guys want to do that too. Everybody on TikTok is on here. Well, not everybody. Okay, I take that back. Not everybody. A lot of people on here are on here because they are trying to make a difference for their family with TikTok shops and all the different things that are going on TikTok. I don't even know what they all are. I'm new to this pretty much. And but whatever. Everybody wants to do things for their families. It's just, are you going to do it the easy way or the hard way? Like the TikTok shop, I don't know how it all works, but I think you have to like be on there and you have to sell a product, and I don't know how much you make from that, but it's probably not that much. And with digital products, you can have that reoccurring, and you don't have to do anything. You just get it set up one time online, and then it just works 24 hours a day for you. You put the work in once. So I don't know, that just seems like a better deal to me, doing the work once and having the reoccurring income from it that works for you 24/7 than having to show up and show products. Anyhow, I'm not trying to put TikTok shop down. I know a lot of people like it and all that. That's just not for me. I can't do that. But anyhow, tell me what you are after, like what you're trying to do, what you're trying to do for your family. um, how many kids you have, what you do for a living, do you like your job? I have my tea. It's not too bad here today. It's like 24, something like that, but you can see it's blue sky pretty much. There's some clouds out there. Blue sky, snow-capped mountains here, and so what else? So tomorrow is the free webinar that will show you every single thing you need to know how you can explode your business growth. Explode your business growth in 90 days. And we are starting our sprint on Monday. And I would love to have you join us. And we can run this sprint together, make 2025 the best year yet, and free our families, build a legacy. So that's starting in 4 days, you guys. The sprint starts in 4 days. So you want to come and see what it's all about, then say webinar, and I will send you all the information for the webinar. So I'll say a little bit about myself here. You guys can get to I'm trying to read the things that I'm having to do to go live for you guys. You have no idea. So I have my oops, sorry. I have my laptop in here with TikTok opened up so I can see if people are sending me questions or talking to me, because this website that I'm streaming from, which is Restream.io, which I really like it. It's enabling me to stream to TikTok and YouTube at the same time, which is awesome, incredible, saving some time there. But I can't see any comments. There's a place for the chat, but it doesn't show up there. And so I have my laptop in the seat right there, and so that I can see and hopefully answer questions. And then I have to drive up my road. Okay, so I have to drive up my road from my house to get good enough signal to use the, holy moly, to use the website. So I'm just like juggling my computer, and now I need my glasses because I can't see. You guys have no idea. And I had to preach to my youngest son before I came up here, and anyhow, okay. Oh, nice. Yes. Hi, Anne. Oh, dear. Yes, webinar. Oh, thank you guys. You guys, yeah, will you share my video, my live, so it goes out? Will you share it and heart it and all the things? That's how it gets sent out. So anyhow, I had to have a whole sermon this morning. It wasn't really a sermon, but it was, like the thoughts that you think. And when you tell yourself the same thing over and over and over again, um, things, and if they aren't true, you start to believe it and you live in a false reality. And you believe it. And you actually can make that reality happen. And that's how people, you can do the opposite of that. You can believe good things, positive things, things are coming, and you actually attract it by your energy. Your body actually physically puts an energy off from your chest. Everyone has energy. Everything has energy too, like your clothes. Cotton and linen have a really high frequency, and then polyester and rayon and those kind of things have like the lowest frequency. They have the same frequency as death, as someone that has died. And so it is actually important what kind of materials that you put on your body. And it's actually really hard to find natural fibers, cotton, wool. I mean, you can, but it's not as prevalent as all the fake stuff, the materials that are man-made. So anyhow, we had this conversation about our energy this morning. My son, he's 12, and he was saying these things like, well, I'm not going to go into everything he's saying, but he's saying things that are not true. And so I broke it down for him, and I learned this from my husband because he's amazing at this. I broke it down for him. I'm like, why do you say that? Who does that? Why do you say that? And after we broke all this down, he realized what he was saying wasn't true. And so I'm telling him, you can't just sit there telling yourself lies over and over and over again, because that's going to change who you are, change your reality. You're living in a false reality. Not only are you living in a false reality, but you are not supposed to lie. That is one basic moral truth. If you believe in God, truth is the number one thing. So it's not right for you, first of all, to lie to yourself over and over and over and over again. Not only that, it's not healthy. You're destroying your own spirit, and you are destroying your relationships with your siblings. We have 11 kids. Most of them are adults now, but we still have 4 that are legally not adults. And so we had this little preaching pep mindset thing before I was on my way to come up here to do my live, and then something happened, and so I was doing that. No, he's not by himself. There's other siblings there, older adult siblings, and my daughter-in-law. And so anyhow, just so people kind of get funny, but we had this mindset training. And so anyways, why was I even talking about that? Oh, I was talking about that because of what it takes for me to actually get up here to do my live. Yeah. So we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and UPS drove by a little bit ago. Yeah, we do get deliveries and stuff like that, but we are definitely out where there's wildlife and cougars and bears and wolves, and we've lost some of our cattle to cougars, and we believe wolves. So that's kind of stinky. But, it is a beautiful country, and there's elk and deer and all that kind of stuff, and that's really nice. It's nice to see them. It's fun to watch them, and of course there's hunting, and hunting season isn't the best here. I mean, it's good if you're hunting, but we're overrun with hunters, all around us and stuff. And we've tried to kind of stop that. But anywho, that's how it is up here. But back to the point, we are building a legacy for our family, and we are breaking free from the grind. We're tired of my husband having to travel for our business, and so that's why we decided to build an online business, so that we could have a business where we can earn 100% profit. The overhead, when you have to travel, when you run a corporation, when you have a brick and mortar company or business, anyone out there that's an entrepreneur that has done this before knows exactly what I'm talking about. Your overhead, you have so many cost of goods, expenses, overhead for those businesses. It's like tiring. It's tiring, and you're, trading time for money most of the time. We want to get out of that business model. We've done it for over 30 years, and my husband is absolutely amazing at what he does, and he's the best in the entire universe at what he does. And he really likes what he does, and he's so good at it. But he's tired of traveling, and I'm tired of him traveling. We want him to be able to relax and to be home. And so anyhow, we're diversifying our income and building a legacy for our family. And so anyhow, if you are looking for a way to build an online business, but you don't know where to start, and you want to break free from the grind, and you want to build a legacy for your family, then you need to see this, or come see it. Check it out. It's free to see the webinar, and it'll tell you every single thing you need to know, what this is all about. They give you all the instructions, they tell you the details, and we are starting in 4 days to launch and sprint. I mean, we've already launched, but sprinting into action to make 2025 an absolutely amazing year, the best year yet. It is specifically designed for business growth, explosion of growth. And they teach you everything. There's live training, there are daily trainings for it, so you don't have to know anything. Complete beginners. Hi, Anna. Thank you for commenting. You guys, comment, send hearts. Share my live. I want as many people to hear this as possible, because people are looking. They are looking. They've set goals at the beginning of the year, and most people have already given up on their goals. And we're only a couple weeks into 2025, you guys. We've got a whole year to make massive change. You're not stuck. Stuck is only a feeling. You can change that. There's things that you can do to be unstuck. You can choose to just stay there, but if you choose to stay there, that's your own fault. If you want to change, you can make a change. There are so many resources out there, so many options. You just got to look. And if you are a believer, which we are, we ask God to show us. And he always does. He is always faithful. He will show you. He'll show you what to do. He'll show you how to do it. He'll give you the wisdom. If you need wisdom, you just ask for it, and he gives it to you. And you just have to be open to see it and want it. And anyhow, I'm not going to preach to you. I'll save that for my children, because, I'm not really supposed to be a preacher. But that is just how I think that's how it is, and that's how we live. And so anyway, if you want to start an online business and you don't know how, this webinar will show you exactly what this sprint is all about, and I would love to have you there as my guest, and we can sprint it together, you guys, and it'll be so much fun. And we can share our successes, share our struggles. In this community that I'm part of, there's over 46,000 people. I don't know what the count is now. It's absolutely amazing. and they're there to support you. And it's just been great. It's been like nothing else we've ever been part of. And I'm just really thankful for it. And it's given us hope for the future, hope for um, the ability to help other people. My goal is to help 200 families in 2025. 200 families. I just think that would be absolutely amazing if I could be the one, if our family could be the ones to help 200 families change their lives in 2025 for the better. I mean, I would just cry. I would be so happy because the thought of that is actually overwhelming. And there's so many people that are struggling, and so many people want to change, but they don't know what to do, and they don't know how to do it. And I want to help them. We want to help them. And so if you know someone, if if share this webinar with them so that they can make a change if they want to. You can get unstuck. You can do it. If I can do this, and I am jumping through hoops to do this, like, look, you guys, you don't even know. I can't even go into it all. If I can do this, you can do this. Half the time our internet doesn't even work. It's supposed to, and we keep waiting for that satellite deal. What's that satellite guy, Elon Musk, that thing he's got going on? Starlink, is that what it is, I think? Anyhow, it's not available. Well, they say it's available to us now here. People around us have it, and it works amazing. We need that out here, but I'm not sure what the problem is. Two of my sons are trying to get it figured out for us, but anyhow, we need to figure it out. That would make life a lot easier. But we chose this life, and we love it's beautiful out here, and it's been an amazing place to raise our kids because they can just do anything. And if we would have lived in a neighborhood on a lot, they wouldn't know half the things. Well, probably not most of the things that they know. So anyways, and they will take those skills that we've taught them or that they have learned from living here, and they can use it in any way that they choose. They can earn money from it. They can help other people with it. They can help their own family with it. There's just so many things they can do with it. And same thing with these skills that we are learning in digital marketing. It can open up so many avenues for you. It's very versatile. You can use it for your current businesses, which I am using it for our current businesses, as well as developing products. So I've developed some mindset products that I have them finished. I just have to start putting them out there. And but yeah, you can use it for your own products. You can use it for helping other businesses. Of course, you would get paid for that. A family, friends. I mean, online business, passive income, diversifying your income in so many ways. Your mind is the only thing that's stopping you from being creative to figure out all the avenues. Some people actually just buy a program just to resell it, which is amazing. You can do that, and a lot of people are doing that. And if you choose to do that, you can earn 100% profit from that because you have the master resale rights to this program. But that's not why we bought this program. We bought it so that we could learn the skills and apply these skills in all these different areas of our life for our ranch, our businesses, and then developing our own products. And I already had a book to publish, and so I've been able to publish that, and a kid's book, of course. But the next book, I have a second book I'm basically finished with it. It needs a little bit of work, but it's mostly down, not on paper, but on my computer, whatever you want to say. But once it's ready to go. I'll be putting that out there. And that's a story about the tornado. You know, a tornado destroyed our home and we were homeless with 10 kids. And so I've written about that experience in our life and what the Lord has done for us and did for us during that time, and just how it was. It was pretty traumatic, but you know, God turns everything into something good. You know, he can change anything into something positive. You have to look for the blessings. And anyhow, once that book is done, I'll be putting that out there and I'll be using the skills that I'm learning. And I also have a coat that I'm making, that I'm going to put out there, super cool wool coat that's, you know, kind of representative of our lifestyle and stuff like that, with wool and good quality materials, and that'll be super cool. So I'm excited about that too. So tell me, are you in digital marketing? How you like it? What you do? Why did you choose digital marketing? Or why do you want to start an online business? Tell me your thoughts. I don't know how long I've been on here. I don't even know how to tell, but I've got a little while left. I've got about 15 more minutes left. Tell me why you want to start an online business, or tell me about yourself. Do you have a business already? What is your business? Like our business, we have our ranch and we raise cattle and sheep. And of course we have horses and chickens and ducks and all that stuff. But um, to do at home, you were looking for something to do at home. That's awesome. Yeah, this is amazing to do at home. There are so many online options available to earn money from home. And the skills that we are learning can be used in all of that. I mean, it teaches you absolutely everything. It's super exciting. Like, I love it. I think it's fun. And I love to learn. I'm one of those people that's always learning things, and my husband's that way too. And so our kids are kind of that way too, you know, and can just learning this and that and the, I mean, they can just do anything. You name it, they can do it. They can drive any machinery, they can rip an engine out of a car, put it back in. They know physics, they can do reloading their ammunition, they can hunt, fish, butcher the animals. I mean, build a house, take the trees down, mill the lumber, make the house. You know, like, it blows my mind because my husband and I were raised in the city, and we did not do all these things. And we went to public school and Christian school. Both of us did, and we didn't know each other then. He's actually 6 years older than I am, but we weren't raised this way at all. And when after we had our fourth child, yeah, after we had our fourth child, we went to the fair one year in Oklahoma City Fair. That's where we lived. And we saw all these kids in the barns with the animals working hard. You know, they were clean cut, they were respectful. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. You know, just very respectful. And they were working hard, and they were young, like teenage age kids. And we thought, wow, those kids know how to work and they're very respectful. And then we go out to the fair where all the other people are, and we're looking around going, man, these kids are not respectful. They were rude. And we were teaching our kids at that time to be respectful. Like, you respect your parents, you respect other people, you are a respectful person. And so when we saw that, we thought, we already knew we wanted to live out in the country and have animals and things like that. And we believe the Lord just used that to kind of push us. And we had just bought a brand new house, beautiful home. And so we decided to sell it, and we put it up for sale. We moved to the country and bought a little bit of land there in Oklahoma and started getting animals. And the house was just, I mean, our family couldn't believe we bought this house. It was horrible. But the property was absolutely amazing, and we thought this will be so good for our kids. And we started getting animals, and they started, you know, learning. I think we got, I can't remember if we got the horse first or the goats, but anyhow, started getting animals. And we always had dogs, you know, but had a bunny. Um and then we ended up moving to, we left there because the house seemed so small for us, and we had we had our eighth child in that house. Not in the house, at the hospital. At the time, I had the babies at the hospital. After that, my 10th and 11th, we didn't. I had home births with them. But I didn't know. Like, it's a whole learning process, right? Your whole life is this learning process. And hopefully you're growing the whole time and learning new things and doing new things. But I'm doing great. Hi. Hello. How are you doing today? Prosper with Princess. Hello. I love your videos. They're fun. I'm doing great. I'm just telling my whole life story. Anyhow, I don't even know why I started all that. So we have 11 kids. How many kids do you guys have? Do you live in the city? Do you live in the country? Do you have animals for your kids? What kind of animals do you have? Tell me in the chat, you guys. Tell me something. Like, share my video, share my live. If you want to come to the webinar tomorrow, you guys, now is the time. If you are ready to start an online business, if you're ready to launch a business, or if you are ready to make your business explode into growth, we have a free webinar we're hosting tomorrow. And we are starting a 90-day launch to launch business growth. That's the whole point of this 90-day sprint, to explode into growth in 2025. And if you've already given up on your goals for 2025, we need to change that, you guys. You can reach your goals. You can reach your goals. You can't give up, though. You got to show up. It's like raising kids. You got to show up every day. You don't just have your kids and then go on your way. You're not having sea turtles. You are a parent. You show up. You raise them. You take care of them. You nurture them. You train them. You teach them until they go, are old enough to go. So it's the same way with this business. When you have a business, you don't just start your business and then you're not an animal person. That's okay. Not everybody's an animal person. You know what? I am an animal person, but after I started having a bunch of kids, no, I was like, no way. I actually don't want animals because we have so many kids. I have so much to do. I can't take care of animals too, but these animals have been so great for our kids. They know how to raise sheep, pigs, cows, goats, chickens, ducks. They can literally raise their own food from start to finish. And so that was the whole point. And not only that, teaches life skills, but it's also really good for a child to have responsibility. So that's why we chose this life that we did. We want them to have real life skills. Somehow in the generations, that skill has been, it has stopped the ability to take care of your own basic needs, like feeding yourself. I grew up, you go to the grocery store for your food, just like most people do. We had a little garden when I was growing up, but my mom didn't teach me how to garden. I was in her way. She did not want me to mess with her. She didn't want to be bothered. And I love my mom, love her dearly. She has died. She's gone on to be with the Lord. And I love her. I'm not trying to badmouth her at all. But that's just how she was. She didn't want me underfoot. She didn't teach me to cook. Didn't teach me to really do anything except spend money on credit cards. She did teach me to do that, and she taught me how to be defensive, and she taught me a lot of things that necessarily weren't the best thing, but she didn't know. She didn't know any better, and I don't blame her for that. I take responsibility for who I am today. As an adult, I take responsibility for myself, and I don't blame things on my parents. My parents divorced when I was young, and I wasn't raised in the best way, but that is no excuse. You take responsibility as an adult. Part of being an adult is taking responsibility for who you are. And this is one reason we've raised our kids the way we have, is because we did not want to pass those negative things onto our family, to our kids. We want them to live a better life than we did. We want to set them up for success. We want to set them up for a legacy. We want to pass things on to them of value, that you don't have to live in debt, that you don't have to work until you die, that you can have a good marriage, you can have good relationships with your siblings, you can build success in your life in every single area of your life. And so I refuse the way that I was raised. I refuse to pass that on to my children. It was not good, and I love both of my parents to death. My mom has died, but my father is still alive, and I love him so much. And he has changed since my parents divorced. He has changed. He came to know the Lord, and I praise the Lord for that. And he's a totally different person. We have a great relationship now, and I'm so thankful for him and for his wife. And anyhow, that's another story. I just keep getting on these bunny trails, just telling my whole life story. But the point is we have chosen this life for a different way for our kids, a different way than what we were raised. So, anyhow, what? You're not an animal person, and a mini cow, same. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, we milk our cows right now. It's calving season, so we have 5 calves so far on the ground, and they're all healthy. And praise the Lord for that, because last year and the year before we lost a lot of calves, and I don't know, but the lumber company owns some land that surrounds our property, and we found out that they were spraying horrible chemicals up there, and that all the water runs off those hills and mountain onto our property. And so I'm thinking, what, did that get in our water? Like, is that why we lost our calves? I don't know. But it was just a weird year last year and the year before, and we lost lambs last year and calves, and it's really hard when you take a loss like that. We lost 5. No, 5. I can't remember now. Anyhow, we lost a lot, and this year now our first 5 are healthy and well, and one of them is from our favorite milk cow. And so we're really excited, or I'm super excited, and some of the kids are excited too, that we're going to get to start milking again. We'll wait a while so the calf gets all the milk that they need in the beginning here, and then we'll start sharing with the calf. But it's so much fun to milk. I actually really enjoy it. I find it peaceful and relaxing. So, and my husband got me a milking machine last year, because we were milking 3 cows a day, twice a day. And oh, bye-bye. Have a nice day. We'll see you online. And so anyhow, we were milking 3 times a day, twice a day, and we were getting like over 72 gallons of milk a week, which is insane amount of milk. And we were making cheese, and we were making yogurt, and I was freeze drying the milk and doing all these things with the milk. But anyhow, my arm got so bad, like I could barely use my arm because I had tennis elbow from milking. So anyways, my husband, being the amazing man that he is, he bought me a milking machine so that I could still milk and wouldn't ruin my arm. And since then we've had chiropractor, and it's much better now, but I still get to use the milking machine, which is really nice. So we're looking forward to that. And anyways, I'm glad I'm glad that you guys came on my live. Who else on here? Can you guys say something, anybody, say something else. I'm going to be getting off, but I plan to be here every day around this time. I try to be punctual, but you know, living the life we do, it's not always predictable. Sometimes I don't know when I'm going to be able to get up here. I try to be, you know, between 9 and 10 Pacific time. So whatever time that is for you, I don't know where you are. Tell me where you're at. But um, it's been a great chat. And tomorrow is the day. It's the last chance to get on the free webinar to launch your business this year, you guys. Launch it into 2025. Don't give up on your goals. The year has just started, you guys. You can reach your goals, and I want to help you do that. We want to help you. We want to be there to encourage you. We want to be there to help you, to show you. We want to help you. Build a legacy for your family. Do something different for your family. So we are starting on in 4 days. The sprint starts, and I hope that you are with us. So we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.